Hey everybody, Pink Bunny Girl 43 here. So I'm really excited because this speed paint is really cool, and also we've got a brand new office set up. Maybe we'll be having a studio tour coming to you soon. I just bought a really cool light box for filming and got some new filters for my lens. It's going to make it easier for me to film up close. So I'm really excited about that, and I hope you guys are too, because I have a bunch of episodes coming for you guys real soon of Fire and Ice. Anyways, so back to the speed paint. So the scene that my sister Rachel is going to be drawing today is of Alderpaw and his group. They have found this group of cats which they think are Sky Clan, but they're acting really sketchy, like strange about things that are pretty much common knowledge for clan cats. So he's really starting to question whether or not this is really Sky Clan. And we'll see about that one. Anyway, so the pages that I'm going to be reading to you are from The Apprentice's Quest, Book 1 of A Vision of Shadows, and it's pages 208 through 212. So let's enter the wonderful world of warriors and see what this scene is all about. I'll be back soon, Alderpaw mewed. I'm gonna find some tansy. He headed for a path that would take him to the cliff top, meaning to search among the herbs among the rough grass and bushes there. But before he reached it, he spotted a den low down in the cliff wall. Because of the jutting line of rocks, it was very close to the water, and a few wilting plants grew beside it. Alderpaw bounced up to the den and gave the plants a quick sniff. At once he recognized Tansy, along with Sorrel, Yarrel, and Shervel. Some cat had planted them, he realized, just as Leafpool and Jayfeather planted herbs near the old two-legged nest. But clearly no cat was taking care of them now. This has to be where the medicine cat stayed, Alderpaw thought. But why would they have such a perfect medicine cat's den and no medicine cat? Perhaps Echo Song died without training an apprentice? The tansy leaves were limp, and the scent wasn't as strong as Alderpaw was used to in the forest. But he knew it was better than nothing. Tearing off a few stems, he padded back towards the rock pile. When he returned, he discovered the orange she-cat lying on her side, revealing a shock of white belly fur. The other Sky Clan cats were keeping their distance, going about their business without even looking at their sick clanmate, who was rasping and spluttering. Her cough is even worse than I thought at first, Alderpaw realized with a stab of anxiety. Alderpaw dropped the tansy in front of the orange cat. "Eat that," he told her. The she-cat looked up at him, her green eyes widening in confusion and a trace of fear. I will get better, won't I?" she wheezed. "I don't want to be exiled." Horror touched Alderpaw like a frozen claw. Gently, he laid one forepaw on the she-cat's flank. "What's your name?" he asked. "Flame," the she-cat choked out, before giving way to another spasm of coughing. "I'm Alderpaw. I'm learning to be a medicine cat in my own clan. I promise you, the tansy will help." As Flame began to chew the tansy leaves, Alderpaw stepped back to give her a little breathing space. "Will that work?" A rough voice rasped in his ear. Startled, Alderpaw turned to see Darktail, staring sternly at him. "Tansy usually clears a white cough quite quickly," he replied, trying to sound reassuring. "But if white cough is left too long, it can turn to green cough, and then Flame would have been in real trouble." Darktail began to look interested. Alderpaw guessed he had never heard the names of these sicknesses before. Maybe in Sky Clan they're called something different. "So, what cures green cough?" the white and black Tom asked, not sounding as if he was much concerned about Flame. "You can still use tansy," Alderpaw told him, "but catmint is much better if you can get it." Darktail riffled his whiskers. "And what about wounds? Will catmint cure those as well?" This is out of the book, but yeah, I don't think catmint would do much for that. It might make them not think about the pain, but I don't think it'd do anything to cure it. No? Doesn't this cat know anything? For wounds, you would use cobweb to stop the bleeding, and comfrey root for the pain. Marigold or horsetail if the wound gets infected. Darktail nodded. And for fever? For a moment, Alderpaw couldn't remember. This is worse than being tested by Jayfeather. I wish he was here. Forage leaves, he viewed at last, and dandelion to help feverish cat sleep. But Darktail, he couldn't resist asking the question, don't you treat your sick cats? For a heartbeat, Darktail looked confused. Of course we do, he replied with a flick of his tail. We just do it differently. Why should all clans behave the same? Because we all come from the same place? Alderpaw thought, but he couldn't bring himself to say the words out loud. He hadn't mentioned anything to Darktail about how the Sky Clan cats had been driven from the forest, and he was reluctant to say anything now. Ramblestar told me how terrible it was for Sky Clan. The other cats were wrong to not share their territory. Sky Clan might blame us for it, even though it was so long ago. But Alderpaw still couldn't understand why Darktail seemed so unfamiliar with the way the clans lived. Have they really wandered so far away from the warrior code? Then, understanding seemed to grow inside of Alderpaw, like a flower unfolding from a bud. Perhaps the prophecy meant something different than what he had thought at first. Maybe Sky Clan was living in shadow, not just because they lived in a distant and forgotten place, because they had lost their connection to the warrior code, and everything that made the clan cats different from rogues. So it must be my task to guide them back again, and clear the sky. Yeah, that does seem like it could be an option, but as we'll go on to see in our later days, these cats are a little too strange to be clan cats. They act a lot more like rogues to me. But we'll see as the days go on for Alderheart. A funny thing that happens a little bit later is Darktail gathers a patrol and makes Alderpaw lead it, and he tells Rain to listen to Alderpaw because he's an apprentice. And he says it like it's really important, and Alderpaw's like, oh wow. He obviously doesn't know what that means because in the clans, they treat their apprentices pretty poorly. I mean, they just make them do a lot of work and just kind of are like, you gotta work your way to being a warrior before you get any respect. But anyways, that was today's speed paint. I think it's really interesting seeing this whole thing unfold, if you haven't read the books yet, but seeing them first meet these cats they think are Sky Clan, and I don't know, let me know what you guys think, and let me know if you read the books before. But this series is really cool, and I love Alderpaw's character. I love that he's such an anxious boy. Make sure to leave a comment down below what your favorite part of this speed paint was. I'd also like to hear some ideas for Brambleberry's week if you'd like to leave them. She's going to be coming up pretty soon. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's drawing and theory. Make sure to check out the video on the side of our last speed paint. And click that subscribe button and little bell icon so that you can always be notified when we upload, so that you can be part of #EarlyClan. Down below in the description will be links to our eBay and Etsy stores, where cool merch items are available for purchase. Alright guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you soon for the next speed paint. Bye-bye!